This one a little different. A nigga from Santa Monica writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 38-year-old nigga from Santa Monica. A nigga from Santa Monica writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 38-year-old nigga living my absolute best life out here. I'm getting to a bag in the tech industry. I push a Rivian. And I have a nice rotation of bitches. I have been tapped in and following the game you've been putting in the air since I seen you in the Game Kings documentary with Mr. Lucario. That's right, that right there. You feel me? That was some legendary shit. Here is my situation. This is somewhat different from the shit you normally address, but one of my bros I went to college with recently moved out here to the Southern California area about 5 months ago. I went to Boise State and played football there. Anyways, my bro moved here and didn't have any bitches on the team. So I gave him an older white bitch that was low in my rotation. Now, this is a cool bitch. 42, still looks dope. Does yoga and all that types of shit and loves real niggas. She also has paper and was blessing me. So I really did this nigga a favor. About 2 months into this, and the bitch was back on my line heavy. This bitch hit him with such good pussy and mouth that he lost his mind. Trying to be with a bitch 24/7, texting the bitch every 15 minutes, told the bitch he loves her. I tried to coach this nigga, but he not hearing me. All of the thirsty shit he's doing is driving the bitch away and driving the bitch back to me. I thought this nigga had some game about himself. He had some bitches in college, or so I thought. How can I correct this shit? I feel like I fucked this nigga's life up trying to help a nigga. The bitch is about to cut the nigga loose. All right. I hope you guys understood that. You had a guy, here try to help his friend and refer a bitch, gave him a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And he lost his mind and became overwhelmed by the bitch, and you know what I'm saying? And overwhelmed by the pussy and mouth and the white bitch herself, I guess, and now he doing sucker shit and the bitch is on the verge of dismissing him. Okay, here's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, you have to just keep all your bitches to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to keep all your bitches to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you got to really assess a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Before you do some shit like that. Like, you got to really, you know, you got to really size a nigga up and see if a nigga really got game. Now, I've done things like that in my past. Like, I try to be generous and give a nigga a bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me bless a nigga with a bitch because this is my guy, you know what I'm saying? Let me bless a nigga with a bitch. And to me, that shit always blow up in your face, you know what I'm saying? Because how that nigga handles a bitch is reflective on you, and if you don't have a really good understanding of how he's dealing with bitches, it's gonna be a negative. It'll be a negative reflection on you. So either and what I found in my life is, you know, niggas is thirsty, man. Most niggas is super thirsty and do thirsty shit. And there's nothing you could do, but that's how they are. So I just keep all my bitches to myself. You know what I'm saying? And I don't do the referrals, man. I done referred niggas $1 million bitches, and the niggas just fumbled the bitch. And just made me look like I got sucker friends. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I done gave niggas the total, I done told niggas what to do play by play. I was like, nigga, I'ma hand you off this bitch. Don't do nothing thirsty tonight with this bitch. Just do conversation with this bitch. And the nigga just got in there and just did thirsty shit, sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? The bitch just blew the bitch immediately. And then I got to hear that shit at the end of the night when the bitches is laughing, telling me like, oh, he did this, he did that. He was like all thirsty, sucker shit. He did. And I'm just like, damn, that just make me look like I got a sucker friend. So keep all your bitches to yourself, man. Bitches is valuable, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know you feel like, you look benevolent. You posted up in Santa Monica. You pushing the Rivian. You looking boss. You got a lot of bitches. You could just hand a bitch off. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, a good analogy for this is like, you know what you capable of. You know the type of level of game that you got, right? You know what you could do. You know what I'm saying? You know how much game you got. I'm responsible for myself. I know how much game I got. You know what I'm saying? I know how to handle some bitches, right? I know how to handle a bitch, right? So what it's like is like, see, you exercising your game, you running your game, right? You doing what you do. But you're not even conscious of how high level your game is, right? So a good analogy for this is like, imagine like Philadelphia. Imagine the Philadelphia Eagles, right? Imagine the Philadelphia Eagles, right? This is what the game is like. The Philadelphia Eagles defense, right? Imagine a cornerback that's a star in high school get elevated all the way up to starting for the Eagles, cornerback for the Eagles. He go from high school to starting cornerback for the Eagles, right? And he come out on the field in the Super Bowl. You feel me? We know what's finna happen. We know what's finna happen. KC is gonna be like, who is the new cornerback? Oh, that's a new dude that they just put on the team. Okay, let's see if he's pro level right now. We're going deep on him. And guess what's gonna happen? He's gonna get burnt crispy every play. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna put our best receiver on him, and we're going deep every time on him until they get him out the game. That's what it's like when you put a sucker out there with a bad bitch. You feel me? He is not qualified to deal with it. You feel me? He is not qualified to deal with it. You're gonna get handled. You know what I'm saying? So you keep all your bitches to yourself, man. Don't be generous like that, man. They only backfire on you. And see, the cold part of the game is you probably gonna have to end up cutting him off as a homie. You probably gonna have to stop fucking with him because he, you know, the bitches gonna want to come back to you, and he gonna start having hallucinations and visions in his mind, not understanding that the bitch just was disgusted by him and want to come back home, and will kindly be fifth bitch in the rotation. Will kindly take number 4 bitch in the rotation versus being his main bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then the nigga get mad at you like you did something to him when I was trying to help you, nigga. But you so much of a sucker, I can't even communicate no type of ideals to you because you doing sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? Get the likes up. Give me the 60 likes up in here, man. Give me the 60 likes up in here. I'm putting game out here, man, for y'all niggas. All right, man. Let's do another reader list. Let's do one more, man. Let's do one more. Let's do another one, man. Keep all your bitches to yourself, nigga. Here we go. Get the likes up for the BossMack. All right.